What's up, y'all? We back.
What's going on?
This is Harlem Kid,
And I'm StigmaGoddess.
and welcome to our channel. If you just tuning in, please hit the like button. So, basically, this channel is about stopping stigma on various challenges such as PTSD, HIV, mental challenges, schizophrenia, anxiety, a whole bunch of different things out there that people shun their friends and loved ones away from them because of these challenges that they might have or be diagnosed with. I don't claim anything, so they diagnosed me with depression, anxiety, and stuff like that, but I don't claim it. So this is what, part 3?
Part 3.
Part 3. Okay. This is part 3. I'm asking StigmaGoddess some questions because, she's 54 and she's been through a lot, starting at a very, very early age. So we're asking her some questions, and I also tell things of that I might have been through, if it's similar to hers or whatever the case may be, because we all go through things in life as growing up and everything like that. So if I feel that I have something to share, I will share my story as well. But right now it's about Miss StigmaGoddess. So I want to ask her, this part 3, like I said, what made you change, like what made you do like a 360 to want to give back to your community and help, as far as because we know you started a foundation and everything like that, a non-profit organization. So what really made you want to change your life around and stop getting high, stop running the streets, stop a lot of things, that going back and forth in and out of jail? What made you stop?
One day, my kids got into a very big altercation. And let me first say that when I was using my kids, when they got old enough, because I didn't raise my kids. My mom had my kids for like 13 years. So when my kids got old enough, they came to be where I was, and I was in the streets pretty much. I stayed with my daughter once she had left my mom. She got her own place, and I stayed with her, me and her brother. And we was all doing our own thing. They had their own little recreation drugs they did. I had my own recreation drugs. And they had got into this big altercation. And I can't say that it was over drugs. I just know that they had got into a big altercation. And I remember after that, everything got quiet. After the altercation, everything kind of got quiet, and that night we end up getting what we needed as far as recreation drugs, right? So everybody was calm. Everybody had got calmed down. And I remember when everybody had went to sleep, I was like, started praying. I was getting high, but I was praying at the same time. And it was like, I didn't want my kids to hurt each other over what we was doing in the street.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted. And you remember back in the day when Grandmama used to say she heard the Lord speak to her? So I think that was the first time I heard God speak to me. I remember telling God I didn't want my kids to hurt each other over the demise of what we was doing in the street. And I heard a voice simply say, I can't do nothing for them until you get straight. Yeah. And mind you, I was on the run from prison. I was on parole, but I was on the run. I had 6 more months to do, but I had bitch parole. And the crazy thing about it was that I heard that I couldn't get clean. I could not stop doing the drugs being on the outside. So I ended up calling a friend of mine to come and get me because I was going to turn myself in.
Okay.
Which was a hard thing to do too, because all I could think about was that I was leaving my kids behind. But I knew that I couldn't get clean from crack cocaine from being in the street. And I really did not want anything to happen to my family. And I really was tired. I had gotten to the point that I was tired. And he picked me up, and I told him I wanted him to call my parole officer the next rising. And he did. And all I can remember her saying from the times, because even when I was on the run, I used to call her periodically. How you say it?
Periodically.
Yeah, I used to call her. And she used to tell me, you know, if we catch you, that's going to be a whole different charge. If you turn yourself in, we might be able to be
a little bit more lenient.
Right. So I turned myself in, not knowing what the outcome was going to be. But long story short, she had mercy on me. She only gave me my 6 months I had left.
Okay.
So I did 6 months in diagnosis. I didn't even make it the general population. And when I got out, my kids was doing better. And I've been on the path of staying crack cocaine free for 13 years now. Soon in October on Halloween to be
14 years.
Yeah.
Okay, which is right around the corner the way these months are going by so fast.
Yes. So that's my journey of not a very long, drawn out journey, but that's my journey of getting to where I'm at.
So what made you start the foundation, though?
I wanted to give back. In a way, I wanted to give back, but I had a case manager named Sandra Wembley. That when she found out my story, she was like, "You need to tell your story." She's like, "Telling your story is going to keep you on the right path." And I was, you know, I had my little worries about telling my story, coming out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But she was such a great mentor that she put me in front of audiences that embraced me, that it gave me more confidence to speak and to speak out. And we got to talking. It was me, her, and a sister girl of mine named Tiffany. And we got to talking about what we could do to bring more awareness and education. And I was like, well, why we can't just start our own? Well, I said, why we can't just build our own table? And she was like, okay, well, what's your thoughts? And I was like, well, how about we start a foundation and start doing it with me speaking and going out and speaking and stuff and doing stuff in the community to give back, you know. And it took off from there.
And what we got? What, 14? No,
going on 14.
About 14, almost 14 years. Whew, okay.
Yeah, because I started it within a year that I got out. So working with her when I got out, and then I was at St. Stephen's Ministry when I finally came out of prison. When I did my 6 months, I did a transitional home for people that was HIV positive.
Oh, so it was just for those like returning citizens that's HIV positive?
Not necessarily returning citizens, just for people that was positive.
Okay. But they closed that down.
They did. They closed it down because of funding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, And how many total years in all you've been in prison? Like your total amount?
About 20 years of my life, total time.
That's a lot.
Yeah, back and forth.
But it don't total up to 20.
Yeah, we're not going to even talk about the many times I went to jail. That's a totally different thing.
Yeah, jail and prison is definitely two different things. Yeah. But 20 years, that's like
a lot of time out of your life.
Yeah. Back and forth.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I commend you though.
Thank you.
Definitely commend you. For real.
Definitely
commend you. 20 years, 20 years prison, 14 crack. Well, this coming October will be 14 or from crack cocaine. 36 HIV positive. Damn. Okay. It's a lot of numbers.
There's a lot of numbers.
It's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just wanted to get, some more of your story and what made, we wanted to know what made you do a 360. That's what people say.
Right.
Do a 360 and want to change your life and want to help the community.
And I really feel like if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't be around. Rather, it would be going back to the streets or not taking care of myself.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is what keeps me on top. Is giving back, of myself, of my lived experience.
And I've seen even when we first met, I've seen a lot of the things that you've done as far as giving back, like giving back clothes, shoes, doing fundraisers, doing, basketball fundraisers, walking fundraisers, because we got the second annual 5K walk we're doing this coming October 6th.
And those funds are for our people that come to the organization that need financial help in whatever way that they might need it.
Yeah, that's where the funds will be going. Yeah, I've seen a whole lot of flyers that you've done, speaking engagements and everything. Like, she even went to back to jail to speak.
Yeah.
Back
in the same prison I came out of.
Yeah, did a speaking engagement there. Yeah. So, I mean, if y'all need somebody to come speak.
I'm your girl.
She's your girl. She definitely got a story to tell. This is just little snippets that we're doing of her story, and everything like that. So,
and if you have any questions,
please ask in the comment section.
Please ask. And no question is dumb or too personal. Or
we answer personal questions. Yeah. No question is a dumb question. Yeah. So, if you got a question, ask it in the comment section. We appreciate the feedback, definitely, on the video, definitely feedback on her story, So, we're going to end it here.
I want to say something right quick.
Go ahead.
I have this tendency, and I know that on camera everybody can see it, I have this tendency to rock. So, I think we need to let them know that it's probably the medicine that I take that has started me to do a little bit of rocking. So, if y'all see me rocking, I'm okay.
Okay.
It's just something that I can't really...
To ease your anxiety or something?
I guess it's... it's just normal now.
Okay.
Like, it just feels normal to rock. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, but she's okay. Like
I'm
she
okay.
said. But we're going to end it here. And we thank y'all once again, always for tuning in.
Yes.
Definitely appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
Love you, love you, love you.
Y'all are helping this channel to grow, Let's get them likes up, though. Please and thank you. Don't cost nothing. Just click the like button. All right? So.
Yeah, and please, with the questions, come with the questions, the comments.
Yeah, come
please.
with the questions and the comments and stuff like that. We need those because, we know it's a lot of people out there that's going to get something out of this. Even if you don't get nothing out of it, you might know somebody that
might
get something that might want to get something out of it. You could share whatever video you want to share. You don't have to, we're not asking you to share the whole page. We asking you if you see a video that you might connect with or somebody else that might connect with, share it with them, you know?
Yeah.
But once again, this is Harlem Kid.
And I'm StigmaGoddess.
And we out.
And we out.
Peace.